You mentioned Major League Fishing, and Major League Fishing has been very successful. And the one thing that Major League Fishing doesn't do that the other organizations do is they got no weigh-in. There's no holding up fish in front of cameras. I mean, they do hold up fish in front of cameras, but then those fish go right back in the water. I find that to be a very refreshing format. I really think that we need to do a better job with fish mortality. We see them swim off at the end of the day, but what we don't see is we don't see them die because of their stress. You might be able to see them swim off after you've weighed them in and stood in line. These weigh-ins, the Bassmaster weigh-ins, the NPFL weigh-ins, these things are 2 hours long.
They're 3 hours long.
Yeah. They're, I was being nice. And you can't tell me that these fish are going to do okay. I've spent quite a bit of time talking with Steve Barden, the Major League Fishing biologist. And, I've learned probably way more than I should know about fish respiration and things like that. And I kind of think that live wells become kind of toxic.
I agree with you. I talked to someone that's in the MPFL that I trust very much that said that he thought that 60 or 70% of the fish weighed in die.
Well, there is a really important study that was done.
Yeah.
I just did a couple of videos about it. And it's saying up to 40%. And let's think about the ones that are dying. It's the biggest fish in the lake. It's the easiest ones to catch. It's the females. No wonder lakes are struggling.
Yeah. What Major League Fishing does with catch, weigh, release is the best format.
I think I agree with you.
I don't think Bass was very happy with me after I talked about how at the Classic, which I thought was amazing. I want to make that very clear, that they would be, you catch a fish early and you put it in your live well. And let's just say you caught it at 7:00 and your weigh-in was 4:00. So now you've got that fish in your live well for 9 hours. And then there was an hour drive. Yep. And then there was a 3-hour weigh-in. And then there was an hour back to the thing. Now you're looking at that fish being captive for 12 to 13 hours.
Yeah.
Imagine if that's a female that's just about to spawn. What have we done to that fish?
Yeah.
Is it spawning? Will it spawn? I would prefer to see no weigh-ins because I'm hypercritical on the weigh-ins. Like the MPFL weigh-in, 3 hours and 25 minutes the other day. Who in the hell is watching that for 3 hours and 25 minutes? 3 hours is too long. I think that it's more important to have the catch, weigh, and release just because conservation, we're going to see bigger fish and better fish if we're not keeping them in a live well for 10 or 12 hours.
Think of the profile of the fish that is dumb enough to hit my lure, okay? As opposed to the other 9 that are sitting on the same log that wouldn't touch it, okay? That's not a very smart fish, or as a fish that got fooled. So we're going to put him in a live well, take him out of there, expose him to increased chances for mortality, and we're taking that fish out. Meanwhile, we kept 9 smart ones in the water that are too smart to bite our lures. What did we just do? We just took the vulnerable member out of the gene pool and made it tougher on ourselves down the road.
We're hurting the bass population and really keeping the dumbest one in the live well of all things. So I wish we'd have more catch and weigh release.
My favorite Elite Series event of the year is the Lake Fork event.
I agree.
Man, it is so good. And you know what? And we also know the score in that event.
Yes.
In the other,
no sandbagging.
That's right. The other ones, we never know. Put that one down for 2 pounds.
Yeah.
4-pounder. Put that one down for 2 pounds. But in the Lake Fork event, no, there's a marshal. I guess they call them ambassadors. I love that name. And it's like, oh my God, it's a sporting event and we know the score. What a concept. I'm Keith Neiswanger. This is the Bass Tour Anglers podcast. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you'd like to reach us, please send us a direct message on Instagram at Bass Tour Anglers Podcast. Take care. Be safe. We'll talk to you next time.